Yes, Zoe, you better be gorgeous. Oh my God, you're
you.
stunning. You're stunning.
You are too.
And thank you.
We were having like a
I
love
know,
fest
a
before
little,
the camera
right?
was on. I was like, oh my God, look at your face.
Oh my God, and girl, your cover of Allure is so gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're so beautiful. You know, I was thinking about how much you are an inspiration. I mean, you're obviously one of the top actresses in Hollywood, period. And so many young girls and guys, I think everybody, when you're young, you want to grow up and have someone call you beautiful and feel that way about yourself. And now that you're in the position that you're in, and you have people putting you on the most beautiful women in the world list, and you know, constantly talking about Zoe Saldana, watching how you dress and how you walk, and calling you beautiful. At this point in your life, does someone putting you on a cover and saying that you're beautiful make you feel validated?
No.
That's interesting. That's
No.
interesting. Why is that?
Because I was born somebody. I've been somebody since the moment I took my first breath. And I was raised knowing that, embracing that, and defending that until death. So it is very complimenting. It definitely makes my day sometimes, but it doesn't define me.
Right. Absolutely.
I define myself.
And that's important. That's very important for people to know that, you know, you don't have to wait for someone to say that for you to feel that about yourself.
Yes,
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's very important.
Yes.
And to work with what you have. If I sit down and I were to break down all the things that I feel I could be better in,
Right.
I am gonna get, I'm gonna be sad. Obviously, you can always pinpoint something that you don't like about yourself.
Right.
But if you focus on the things that really do work, or you try to find beauty, I don't know, and I guess make peace with what you have and make the best of it, you really learn to enjoy yourself and to feel very, very beautiful, and you stop looking to your left and to your right and stop comparing yourself. You start being a much happier person, especially for women. I feel like it's very important. You know, we live in a society where we're still inspired and encouraged to compete against each other, when in reality, if all women stood together, we would be a force to really be reckoned with, and we would intimidate a lot of species on this earth. So it's about not expecting someone to give us a power that we already own. It's just about us realizing that we have it in us, and we just need to unite and love each other and love us all together. You know, I think it's very important.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of uniting species.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, right?
Here we go.
Right?
What are we talking about, Star Trek?
Yeah, Star Trek,
yeah.
That little movie that you're in, that's going to be a blockbuster once again. I want to give a virtual high five to J.J. Abrams for making sure that he put the complications of relationships between Lieutenant Uhura and Spock in there this time. Girl, I love that. I love that thousands of years from now, brothers still can't get it together. The men still can't get it together. They can't communicate, right? Yes. So if Zoe Saldana had to give Uhura advice on relationships, what would you tell her?
Oh my God. No, I think I would be asking her for advice. You know, she's obviously living in a different time. Yes. That I would expect that things would be a little more evolved, would continue to be a little more evolved, and she feels to me like a person that feels very accepting of her vulnerability when it comes to the fact that she's weak to the knees with Spock, and she just wants him to be happy. I never felt that her arguing with him or being bothered by him was for her own sake as much as it was for his. She sees how much he struggles and how much in pain he is by neglecting his human side, and by only being a person of rationale and not being a person of instinct. It's affecting him not only as a human, as an individual, but as a leader. Right. So that was one thing. That was a very interesting proposition of conflict that JJ sort of put there on the plate for Zach and I, for both of our characters, and also for Chris's character, because Captain Kirk and Spock have the same kind of conflict that Uhura is having with Spock. You know, and it's just, dude, chill. Feel. Don't think so much, just feel, you know.
Is that what she would tell you?
I think so.
Yes. Don't
Yes.
think, girl.
Just
Just
feel, yeah.
Yes.